rolling? All right, y'all. Fear not, nothing, no weapon form, nothing, because we got Morgan here. You know what I'm saying? And it don't get any more powerful. You can turn the camera around too, because the whole bloodline on one. Let's love you all.
Dreams and passions. I have many. I have plenty.
When I'm always stuck in today.
The lights in my eyes go.
Because my power is time. So, yes. Of course.
I know. I wonder one day. Show up.
Right now, first I go to the University of Michigan. Yes. Right now I'm headed to a dance class. I make a point to take a dance class every semester because it's very good to have some type of creative outlet where you're not thinking about anything else but what your heart feels, which might sound corny, but when I'm in the dance class, I'm not thinking about the stress of school. I'm not thinking about homework. I'm not thinking about the stress of life. I'm only thinking about where I am right now in that current moment, present in my body. And I guess I'll answer this first question of why I attend the University of Michigan. Well, when I came here, just like most University of Michigan students, I was going to be a lawyer. My ideology was that these are all the boring jobs that make a lot of money, but this one is the one that most aligns with my goals, to be a criminal defense lawyer, because I always knew that whatever I was going to do was going to be helping people. I joked in elementary that I would be a teacher and that I would give birth to 11 children. So I applied to University of Michigan with the connotation that I was going to be a criminal defense lawyer. My essay and everything. Then I got here. I was a part of the summer bridge program, so I started early summer 2024. And I got here and I realized that I don't want to be a lawyer. That if I am to be a lawyer, my life will be quite miserable. Because that is not something that I want to do. Rather, something that I would want to do to make my parents proud and to lift them off the ground. But if I'm not doing what's passionate to me, then I am not living my life right. I went out. They say two things determine happiness in life: who you choose to spend your life with and what you choose to do with it. For if who you choose to spend your life with does not make you happy, you would rather spend most times at work and you would avoid home. And if it was the other way around and work no longer served you but your partner did, you would never want to be at work, and every time you went to work you would feel quite miserable. And so my life is just beginning, and I would rather start off on a great path. And that is why my major is education. But not only is it education, but it's education in African American studies. Not only is it education in African American studies, but I will also be minoring en español. Estoy aprendiendo español para sobre 6 años ahora. And not only will I be minoring in Spanish, but also creative writing. And that is where I will leave you all today, because I do have to attend my dance class. As a as a freshman, I started out at this organization called the Urban Wordsmith Society. And by the end of the year, I ran for president. And not only did I run for president, but I won. So I am currently the president of the Urban Wordsmith Society. And that right now is one of my reasons to keep going. I truly love it. And I truly think that life has placed me in this leadership position because he has plans for me to lead. And I have to learn how to lead. I have to learn how to lead while still learning, still being in school, still balancing life, still balancing a social life, I have to learn. And now is the time. That's why I do believe everyone should go to school for at least a year. But we often don't have food at most of our meetings because food costs a lot of money. But recently I was able to get my organization scholarships, about $1,000, for an event that I held back in February called Highlighting Black Voices. And I was able to get the San Francisco laureate, Tongo Eisenmartin. He's amazing. I was able to get Charity Ward, who just opened for Leon Thomas and Mario. She's amazing, from Detroit. And I was able to get Miss Renee Fluker to come and talk about being a generational curse breaker. Talk about using their impact as presence. Talk about taking authority without asking. Teaching the 1,400 black students that we have here at the University of Michigan, because we are still at less than 10%. How to walk in the room knowing they belong there without asking permission. And that is what I had got the money for. And it is currently the end of the year. And I want my wordsmiths to have food because they deserve it. They work really hard. They're wonderful writers. And so I ordered some Jerusalem Garden today. So you're kind of on a trip with me as a duty as being president. Yes. Yes.
Not the tune.
Okay, yes.
No name off the drug, no name quit the weed. Telephone delight, love is all I need. My honeybee, red, black, and green, majestic queen. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say love.
Like beginning of fall semester as a freshman. I'm still a freshman. But I met Morgan, she introduced me to the club, and since then I've really been coming here just, trying to expand my creativity, hearing from other creative people and just getting inspiration from other people and just hearing them hope, people's life stories, what they choose to write about, what comes from the heart. And it's really just a nice space to be in. I feel comfortable being here, and even with me having so many other obligations and things,
Acapella group,
acapella, glee, lots of different things personally, because I'm also an artist, so I've been working a lot. So I've still tried to find time to come here and just to get the feel I should get when it comes to creativity or being inspired, even if it's other students I get inspired from. So yes.
Thank you, Caroline.
Of course. Of course. Thank you.
Urban wordsmith to me was honestly, it helped me out of my depression. It was really bad. Okay. But it also allowed me to take control of my voice and embrace my feelings, and it gave me a safe space to be, a person and not something, not a performance of what people would expect from me.
Wow, Trinity, every time you perform, your confidence is more than the last time, and you're faster to stand up, you're louder than last time, and your poetry is so good because it's real. It's you, and I really like your food for thought poem. They say you are what you eat. What was that first line?
Wait, mama says you are what you, no, I need that word. But mama says you are what you eat. So I guess I'm sleepy. I don't know.
It's just I see a lot of growth in you, and you also saying yes to performing is such a big thing because public speaking is what we're doing, even if we not saying this is what we're doing, that's what we're honing in on. And the more you do it, the better you become. So I just want to let you know I see a lot of growth. Yeah. And also thank you. Of course. Yes.
I don't know. I just really I don't know. I like to make poetry, so that was my first draw.
And I like having a community that appreciates it the way I do. Like, you know, you can spit a poem to someone on the street and they might give you like $1 in your hat or something, but like they're not really gonna like resonate with it or like to be able to tell you like how you made them feel. And that's so important to me, is knowing that like my writing makes someone feel less alone, or that someone can relate to what I write to. Because like at the end of the day, like that's why I do it, like to make someone else feel seen and like less alone. So that's pretty cool. And then the community's great too. Like I've made so many friends, and it's a great place to like just decompress from like being a student at Michigan. Like it gets so stressful, and sometimes like everything feels so big, and then when I give myself space to be creative, like it all becomes so small, and it's just like so nice. But yeah,
I just want to let you know, like, you own the stage. You own it every time with your voice. Your voice is powerful because you are taking control of your words. Like, you're not letting people sway your confidence in what you have to say. And I also think that, you know, you do that on a daily basis. That's instinctual for you. But when you do your poetry, it's even more intense. And when I use the word intense, I put heavy on intent, intentional.
Yes.
You're intentional. And that's why it's intense, because you're intentional. And you know what you want to say, and you embody that. You embody that on that stage.
that's such a good compliment. I feel like I've always been one to like talk whether people are listening or not, and I've kind of learned like throughout my life that like yeah, if you are confident in your message, other people will believe you and they'll give you more credibility. Like you're not going to turn heads by cowering away and whispering. Like you can only draw people to you if you are magnetic and if you are confident. Like, you know, cliche, but like I don't chase, I attract. Like you come listen to me speak, I'll stand right where I am and talk. Like I'm not going to chase you down. So it's just like, and it's cool to have a great audience too here. Like I don't know, like it's just so nice to be around people that get it and that like catch all of like the little things that like, I don't know, I just love words. And like you were talking about interpretation, like how there's so much intent behind every line of a poem, and I love that the people here will like ask questions about that and like, why did you do what you did? And I'm like, well, let me tell you, like I'll talk all day. So exactly. And also to see everyone in like all of their creative like facets. Like people here are not just poets, like they're songwriters, they're visual artists, they're performers, they're like in theater. So it's so cool to like kind of have that overflow and be exposed to so much more art than what I thought I was gonna get here. Like obviously I knew I was gonna hear amazing poetry, but then I hear music and I see performance and I see like visual art, and it's just like so multifaceted, and I love it. I love that everyone is so cool. It's so interesting.
My mommy, she didn't want me to have the life that she had. She had 2 kids by the age of 23. And I love my daddy. I love my mom and my daddy, but they have hard times, you know? And then it causes me to have to grow up faster because I'm facing reality faster. My family supports me so much, but you know, like my mom, she don't want me to live the life she lived. She want better for me. She want to see me thrive. She want to see me in school. She want to see me get smarter. Some days I'm crying. I was crying this morning, and she's like, you gotta pick your head up, Morgan. Life is hard. Life is gonna be harder, you know? And I be thinking about everything she went through, and I'm like, I know I can do it. It's in my blood, you know? And that goes for like all the women in my family on my mama's side and my daddy's side. Like, I have so many dreams. But my dream is to be an educator and to be a creative. I want to be able to teach my children, my students, how to be vulnerable, how there's so much strength in being vulnerable, how creativity is a vulnerability, because to create, you have to draw from how you feel. And that's scary, because I always tell my poets, like, they're so brave, because people fear being themselves and being authentic. Because if we're going to be authentic, then there's a possibility that we will be rejected. And if we are rejected for who we are, we can't take that back, because that's who we are. And it hurts to be rejected. That hurts. But I am learning, this is a part of something I have to overcome. I am learning that rejection is a part of life. Heartbreak is a part of life. All that is a part of life. And it's actually quite beautiful when you look at it in retrospect, because of the person you become afterwards. But we fear going through that adversity. We fear it oh so much. Social media doesn't help. But the cost of being authentic and the cost of being real is to be rejected, because it is no such thing as everyone liking you. Some people are gonna like you, some people aren't gonna like you, and if they don't like you, why do they matter anyways?
As I said, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a poet, I'm a dancer, and a future educator. And yes, I am the president of the Urban Wordsmith Society. After a poem, you snap. Okay, the piece that I have for you all today is called, or titled, The Land of the Free. The land of the free is alive. A notion set to play your very minds. The land of the free is where black bodies lie. They like us underground and away from the public eye. Sonia Massey in her own home is where she died, shot dead by the policemen to answer her cry. Trump said, I like the good old days, and the devil nodded, so do I. Forcing the immigrants into prison, forcing the world to go back in time. Tell me, where do you think ICE places the kidnapped? On a plane and ready to fly. Try a facilitation that's no different than serving prison time. Sleeping on floors, beaten and raped by guards. Separation displayed in every lifetime. They like us imprisoned. They like us without a lifeline. Prison systems reinforce Jim Crow laws, yes, Jim Crow laws in very real time. Police officers, ICE agents, prison guards, they all have the same rhyme. Kill the black man, kill the Hispanic man, just keep killing them, just keep killing them, and they'll be gone in no time. The land of the free, the land of the free is a lie. Prison systems are no different than enslaved lives. Bill Clinton, a lab rat, passing laws just to save time. 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you're out of time. You're out of time, you're out of fucking time. This is the use of the political force. Call it the government on a high horse, except they never got off on our deaths they get off. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Rodney King, Eric Gardner, Khalif Browders, George Floyd, they all pled for mercy while the police handled them like toys. Happening again, it's happening again. ICE agents killing folks just because they can. I'm telling you right now, the devil has a plan. Did you know that the FBI killed Fred Hampton? The Rainbow Coalition, what a phenomenal collision. Implanting a Judas that looks just like me. except he was uneducated. Easy to use, easy to please. Did you ever tell them about the black male that brought that black man to his knees? Black man, you better sell out, or else I'll knock you the hell out. I can take your whole life, and it wouldn't even take a single sacrifice. White authority, white lives. Tell me, why do they matter more than mine? This land of the free. This land of the free is a fucking lie. Khalif Browders, George Floyd, Eric Gardner, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Sandra Bland, disabled, Kareem Jones, 14, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin. This land of the free. This land of the free is a fucking lie. Thank you. I was wondering what I could do to show you that you are the one. You are the one. You are the one. Now, my set is almost over, so I won't be able to go over it. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I want y'all to sing. So I'm gonna sing. I was wondering what I could do to show you. And I want you all to say, you are the one. I was wondering what I could do to show you. Sorry. You are the one. You are the one. You are the one. Let's start it up.
Okay, let's do it.